I'm Scott Dvorkin from EDM Residence, and I'm here with...
Giuliano Beltran.
Nice to have you here in Miami, my friend.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
I remember the last time I saw you and we met was at Space, and you're looking a lot more healthier, like,
Thank you, bro.
no more arm sleeve.
Yeah. That's true.
Tell me about how that happened.
Bro, we were in Thailand, high as balls. I don't know how to ride a motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
I decided to rent one and learn. Not a good idea, bro. I ran into a fucking banyan tree.
Oh my gosh, I've been to Thailand, like the tuk-tuks, the drivers, they're crazy.
It's insane, bro. I love it, that country.
Were you there for like EDC Thailand? Or?
Correct, yeah. I was there to perform. I was about to go on this bar. It's called a reggae bar on the Fifi Islands.
Oh, Fifi Islands,
You ever heard about the bar?
Yeah.
Bro, that bar is like you versus another tourist. You can fight.
You can
on
fight
the bar. And your friend can be your corner, like giving you beer and shit.
Can you bet on your friend?
I don't know if you can bet. Like, it's, bro, pretty much for fun. They put like same weight people to fight, you know?
Yeah.
It's fucking sick, bro. I was supposed to do that on Thursday, but I crashed the bike on Wednesday.
So you were about to fight someone else.
Another tourist, bro. I was like, bro, if I get knocked the fuck out, the video is gonna be nuts, so fire. And if I win, the video is gonna be nuts too. So
Either
like, it's a win-win situation, bro. Of course I'm gonna fight some random dude.
I think you would have took the tourist.
Yeah, bro, of course.
Like,
I play
him with the 1-2.
Bro, I play some VR on the PlayStation.
Oh,
you know?
you do?
Yeah, Rocky Balboa is my trainer,
Oh,
bro.
yeah?
Come on, I'm trained by fucking Rambo.
You can't lose.
Yeah, I can. I just can.
Yeah, and you growing up in Brazil, what was that like? It's a very interesting place. It's a big population, high energy people, correct?
Yeah, of course, bro. Like, every time I play in Brazil, I feel that people celebrate with me. Like, on every track, you know, like, the energy is, like, always high. So good. And, bro, like, growing up in Brazil, where I was born and raised, is, like, a super small town, and we didn't have, like, much access of music and technology in general.
Yeah.
But my older brother and cousins were showing me a lot of tracks, electronic, rocky, and I was like, damn, that's what I want to do.
So you're a big rock guy.
Yeah. I begged for like a guitar when I was a kid, like crying to my mom and dad, and I get my first guitar, and that's it, bro. Like, that's how everything started.
Wow. It's super interesting because, like, you know, most DJs, at least at, you know, this age, they always tell me they've always wanted to, like, get a pair of decks, but, like, their parents, like, would never get them for Christmas and stuff like
bro,
that.
you know, that's funny because, like, I never saw myself as a DJ.
Really?
Yeah, I saw myself as a music producer, you know. What I really love is, like, making music, you know.
Yeah.
Of course I love to play. Of course I want to show my new music to the fans. And I know how important that is. But what I really love, bro, is, like, sit on my studio, do my tracks, you know. Yeah.
And, like, when did you start? DJing, making music?
Bro, making music, I was 11.
You were 11?
Yeah, I was doing
gosh.
like some hip hop and psytrance on school with my boys.
Really?
Yeah. I'll never forget. You know, when I decided to take music for real, was like we received an audio message from our teacher saying like we were the worst class she ever gave a lesson on.
Really?
And I took the audio and did a fucking psytrance.
You took the actual and made it a sample?
Yeah.
Oh
bro.
my.
And like, but it was just for fun back in the day, you know. And all my colleagues were like, "Holy fuck, this is insane," because we used to do like a bunch of private parties on like farm stuff, you know, like parties for like 10 people, just our friends.
Yeah.
And I used to play those tracks on these little parties we did. You know, but like playing tracks just on the laptop, you know, like not actual decks and stuff. But my friends were like pushing me so much. They were like, bro, you need to take this shit for real. Like the music is actually good. You know, I was like, bro, come on. That's just for fun, you know. But then I decided to listen to them more. And I was like, holy fuck, I can make a living with this hobby, you know?
Yeah, I mean.
And this was 2017.
Oh, so this is like somewhat recent.
Yeah, so 2017, 18, I decided to take music for real. But I still had like a regular job, but I was like studying music at night.
Were you in college or high school when you were kind of like...
Yeah, I was like in the end of the high school, starting the college.
What was the job that you had?
Bro, I used to work with IT. I was a security specialist.
Wow.
Working with exploits.
Wow, so you must know tech, like that's probably
I love, bro. I still search a lot. I still read the news about like the tech stuff, security.
What's your thoughts about AI? Like, you know, I've been hearing some DJs like think that sometimes...
Into music? You say
like
AI into music?
Yeah,
bro, I think it's a problem for the ones who want to use it as like a tool to like... Bro, there's people who see music making as a puzzle. You know, you just like fit pieces and you have a track. But that's like a track with no soul.
Right.
You know, and for me, every track I listen made with AI, bro, even the synths, you can tell there's no soul. You
Right.
can tell, like, bro, I mean, like, of course, it depends on the prompts you do. Like, you can simulate human errors and that stuff. But what I mean is, like, most of the people who use AI on the tracks, they are like lazy producers, you know? They don't want to actually put their soul into the track, you know? That's my
Right.
opinion on the AI for music.
So that means that like you put a lot of your own experiences into your music.
Of course, bro. Of course.
Yeah.
Back in the day, man, I used to just sit on my studio, do as much tracks as I could,
Yeah.
just for like getting good at it. You know. Nowadays, bro, instead of doing that, it's like, bro, traveling, get inspiration. Like I met this guy, that guy, and I always get inspiration from there. And when I go back home, I just need to get the ideas out of my head and put into the DAW.
Wow.
You know. Yeah, that's what's working for me right now. But instead of like having 30 tracks a month, now I have like 2. But
Really?
they're like 2 special ones. You know, they're not like just straight tracks just like for clubs and that's it, you know?
You know, more just for like fun, not like
Oh, yeah, bro. And at the same time, like, if you're having fun making music, those are the best ones. Is when you get like the best results. You know, if you get home stressed and shit, and you're like, oh no, man, I need to make music, bro. You're gonna put that energy into the track. It's
Right.
gonna be like a stressful track.
Right.
And bro, like, I think that was the most important thing I learned. Knowing all like these great producers that I always look up for. You know, they are the same on this. You know, they're like, bro, like travel, get inspiration, then back home to your studio, your crib, where you feel comfortable, and you do your shit, you know?
And
For
you
me, that's what works, you know?
like, and you just mentioned that there was producers that you looked up to, and were you looking up to them when you started making music, and who are they?
When I started making music, no, bro, to be honest, no. I was like just doing a lot of stuff, but when I decided to take music for real, of course, man, like a bunch. AUX88, Anthony Rother, Oliver Huntman, bro, fucking BB, Pausa.
Oh yeah.
You know, Denise. And yeah, man, like today having the opportunity, bro, like WhatsApp the guys, be friends with him, with them, it's insane, bro. Like if you tell Giuliano from 10 years ago I was gonna be living this today, I would say like impossible. Impossible. I still think, bro, like sometimes it's hard to believe, you know, like after everything's going on, like, bro, that weekend in Coachella, I was like playing and I was, bro, this can't be happening. This can't be real.
Yeah, I was actually watching your live stream both weekends, and it was unbelievable.
Yeah, man, that was so fucking good, bro. So special. For real.
Like when you dropped like all your tracks, everyone was like into it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
on TikTok, it went viral. Like
Yeah, I
And-
didn't saw.
yeah. By the way, why aren't you on TikTok?
Bro, like I don't like social media, you know. You can see,
Yeah.
bro, I barely post on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to create another one, you know.
Yeah.
I know the importance of social media, but I don't like
You
it.
don't really care. It's actually interesting on like TikTok. You're like one of the biggest names. Since you don't even have TikTok, it's like interesting. You don't know how much of people are talking about you. I know in Twitter, like, you know, the burners and everything, they always talk about you.
Sometimes I open Twitter just to reply them. It's so funny.
Yeah. I feel like your sound is very unique. What do you think it's like? What brought inspiration for that?
Oh, bro, I always loved the weird shit, you know?
Yeah.
If, like, I was studying music production and they say, like, oh, never put a reverb, never put a delay on your kicks, on your low ends. I always thought, like, but what will happen if I did? Like, you always learn that you're not supposed to do it, but sometimes you do it and you
Yeah.
have, like, some greatest tracks. You know, Smacko was like that.
Yeah.
Smacko, like the bass line is full of resonances, full of delays going on, you know, and that's something that when you study, everyone's gonna tell you, bro, don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, and when I did it, I was like, holy fuck, this track's actually weird as fuck. I love it. And I was sending it to like a lot of big names, a lot of big labels, and they were all denying and saying the track was too weird.
Too weird.
Yeah, they were like, bro, we're gonna pass the track, it's too weird. When BB took it for solid, he was
Yeah.
like, I love it. The track is so weird. And I was like, that's why I like this guy.
I mean, it's interesting. You don't like, you know, when some people hear weird, they're just like, why did they call me weird? Why do they call my things weird? But it's like you're embracing it.
Bro, exactly like every time people said my music is too weird, I always say thank you.
Really?
Yeah. Even the ones like back in the day when they were refusing the tracks and they were like, nah, bro, it's too weird. I always reply, yo, thank you. That's what I'm looking for.
Wow.
Yeah, I did that
So
a lot.
you almost used it as inspiration to kind of like, you know, pave your own way in the industry.
Yeah, bro, like I never tried to do that. You know,
Yeah.
it's just my personal taste. It's like when I was raving, I didn't like the regular stuff, the normal stuff. It was like always the weird ones, you know, some crazy ass like car horns and that shit. I was like, holy fuck, that was mental.
A lot of producers nowadays have like used your style to like power their careers right now. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I like it. I think it's good, you know. I don't get mad when I receive like some tracks that sound like me, you know. I kind of like it, but yeah, man, it's cool. It's like a nice movement going on. I don't think I started it, you know, like, bro, I play like some stuff from like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So they started it like way before I was even born. I'm just getting this back, you know, electro stuff, like all the minus stuff, or like the old school minimal house. That's what like I really love right now.
I feel like you, Mochak, vintage culture, you all paved a way for the Brazilians to really power forward in music.
Yeah, that's nice, bro. It's nice to hear. Like Brazil right now is so powerful.
Yeah.
We have like so many great producers there. It's insane. Like I can name like easily 20, you know? It's insane, bro. Insane. Like the kids, bro, a bunch of kids like 15, 16, doing like some crazy bangers.
Really?
Crazy bangers, yeah.
Wow. Can you name any names? That,
Yeah, of course.
know?
Like I'm gonna name one that's like on my heart forever, which
Okay.
is Simas. Yeah, bro, that dude is an alien. He's not from this planet. Swear to God, bro. On this set, I think I played 3 or 4 tracks of him.
Really?
Yeah.
Just in the set that we just came out of.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's insane, bro. He's nuts.
Definitely need to check them out.
Simas. Simas. Simas.
Yeah, I know there's some of the Brazilian producers like Roddy Lima, Intra, Reggie Bond. I feel like all of them are just really like blowing up right now.
Yeah, of course, bro. Like, and I know them since 2017. We were all on the same group chats, all on the same forums.
Really?
Pedro, bro, Mochak was like our mentor.
Really?
He was like, bro, look what I found. We were like all making music together. Bro, we have like probably, I don't know, like 10 tracks together. Each, like me, Roddy, me, Reggie, me, Pedro.
That are not
back in the day, bro. Like
that are not
shitty
released.
tracks, bro. Shitty tracks from back in the day.
Oh, you would never release them?
No, bro. We were like just studying, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes we find the tracks and send to each other. Pedro found one we did back in the day, which is actually a bomb, bro. We need to remake it.
Wow.
She was like, bro, this sounds fire. And I was like, bro, hell no. And then he showed me when we were in the hotel somewhere these days, and I was like, yo, the track is actually fire.
Wow, and it's interesting. You say that you like look up to like as like a role model, like, and it's interesting. You guys are almost like the same age. You're 24, correct?
Yeah.
And
I
he's
think
25.
Yeah, he's 1 year older than me.
Yeah.
Bro, but since we were 17, 18, we all knew Mochak was gonna explode so crazy.
Really?
He was always so different, you know. You just could tell.
So was he more weird than you would say?
I don't know if it's weird, but we knew he was a fucking superstar.
Yeah.
Bro, Mochak knowledge about music, it's insane. The culture he have, like how much time he spent studying music story, it's insane, bro. Insane. I respect him so fucking much for that. Yeah.
Wow. So he's like a student of the game.
Mochak is a guy that you get to him and you're like, bro, listen to this track I found like some 30 years ago on like a deposit in Berlin. He take a listen, he's like, yeah. This label is from this guy. Look at, listen this, listen that. I'm like, how the fuck you know this, bro?
Yeah, like
I dig it so hard to find this track, and you're like, you know it, you know? He's insane, bro. Insane for that.
Like he's probably pulling like tracks from like when our grandpas and grandmas were alive.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's why I respect him so fucking much.
You guys are like very tight. Like, are you guys from the same part of Brazil?
No, he's from São Paulo, Sorocaba city, and I'm from the very south. It's almost Argentina, where I live.
What is like your homeland like? You know, your
called? It's called Bento Gonçalves. Yeah, but it's not where I live right now. I live in Florianopolis with my girl.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
just open a clinic to do like lashes, you know, like lash lifting and eyebrows.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is it like living in Brazil like now?
Oh, I love, man. I fucking love living in Brazil. I feel like the vibe there is so good, you know. I love, bro. I love US too, but it's like, it's different. It's home, you know?
Right.
Like I'm close to my parents. Yeah, and bro, like especially now traveling this much, every time I get home with my mom and dad, it's always scary, you know? Like your parents always look so much older.
I know. Like,
that's scary.
I always try to just hang out with my mom and dad. You know, eventually, you know, we're not going to have them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, family's very important.
Exactly. I feel the same way, bro. And like, especially now touring this much, when you realize you're touring for like 6-7 months non-stop, and when you realize you're like, holy fuck, that's been so long.
Yeah.
You know, that's happening a lot now. But yeah, bro, like my birthday is not next week on the other one, so I'm gonna take some time off. We're gonna stay with them for like 10 days. Yeah, it's good.
Happy early birthday.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
You'll be 25 like me.
25, yeah. You're 2000?
Yeah, I'm a 2000
yeah,
guy.
me too.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
March 24th.
Oh, I'm 24th of May.
Oh, okay.
And bro, 24th of March is my girl.
Oh, no, wait, me and your girl have the same birthday.
Yeah, same birthday. 24th of March.
I swear everybody has the same birthday. My half-sister, I'm 11 years apart, has the same birthday.
Love you too, Mike.
My sister that's 11 years older than me, and my sister that's 1 year older than me, we all share the same birthday, but all in different years.
That's crazy.
All in different years. It's really weird how the world works like that.
Yeah, right.
What type of foods do you like to eat in Brazil? Like, I know you guys have very good food.
Bro, I like barbecue a lot.
Barbecue?
Yeah, we're always doing steaks in my house all the time. And what else? Sushi. I love Brazilian sushi.
Really?
Yeah, you ever tried?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have to, bro.
How is it different from normal sushi?
It's like with a bunch of cream cheese. We have like a bunch of fried ones.
Oh.
You know? Yeah, it's delicious.
See?
I love it.
Do you like acai? I know that's like a Brazilian thing.
Of course. Bro, we order that at least like twice a week when I'm home. I mean,
wow.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. But the problem is like it's super energetic. I don't know if you know it.
Oh,
like
what?
if you take acai like during the night, it's tough to sleep. The fruit is like energetic. It's like caffeine. If you get the real acai, bro, the fruit, it's insane. Like if you lay down after you eat, you feel your heart like duk 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 duk.
So it's like almost like you're drinking a Celsius,
it's almost cocaine.
or even that Red Bull.
Yeah, bro, it's way worse than Red Bull.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. And somebody that you're very tight with is Chase West. How did you guys meet?
Yeah, Jalal, bro,
Yeah.
we met online on like all these forums, like Solid Grooves, old school stuff. And we met online. And when I get in the US, he received me so well. He introduced me like to all the boys and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, he's my homie.
I've met him once. Really cool dude.
Yeah, he's cool, man. Very talented guy.
And I'm sure because, you were in the same circle with Solid Grooves, like, through Smacko, that's probably how, like, you ended up in the same circle, correct?
Yeah, around that.
And with Smacko, how did you come up with, like, the sample and the story behind it as well?
Bro, so my best tracks, the ideas I had, like, on the bus going to work. That idea, I still have the audio note on my cell phone, like do a track like that, because the vocal is from a video on YouTube of two girls fighting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro, it's like two girls macking their ass off. And when I first watched the video, I was like, oh, I need to sample that so bad. I had the idea on the bus going to work. So when I got home, on the same night I did the track. Like the first version ever is the one that we released.
Wow.
Yeah, and the ones I did after it was like so clean that it was not weird anymore.
Yeah.
It was like so clean that it was like sounding almost perfect, so it wasn't good. The first version was the best. The mix down was so dirty, like so messy, but for some reason it works so much.
Is there any clips online that we could find the first version or
of Smacko?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one we released.
Oh.
Yeah, the other versions I did, we didn't. I deleted. Michael was like, nah, it's good, sounding way better, but I still prefer the first one. I'm like, yeah, you know what, let's release the first one then. I said, okay, so I'm gonna go home and do a proper mix down on the track. But I cleared so many resonances and I cleared so many dirts on the track that it actually sounded like soulless, So then I removed everything I did, all the equalization, removed everything, bro. Left all dirty like the first one, and he was like, yeah, perfect.
Wow. And
sometimes, bro, like less is way more, In the end, bro, the idea is way better than like the quality in general, I play a lot of tracks that the mixes are not that good, but the idea is so fire.
When you sent that over to Bibby, like I'm sure he had to test it out a few times to make sure, like if he wanted to put it on his label.
Yeah, bro, that shit was insane. I was sending, 20 tracks to Bibby a month.
Really?
Yeah, if I open my email, I'm pretty sure like never was less than 20, like every month. And I was like, bro, I need this guy to check my stuff, And there was one day I was working, and that day my cell phone vibrates on a different way for some reason.
Okay.
I look at the screen. Was like Michael BB replied the email, and I was like, holy fuck, he saw my tracks, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna test this out today. So that was in the morning in Brazil. In the UK it was like, I don't know, afternoon something. So on the afternoon in Brazil I was working again, and like my cell phone started like bumping, like bunch of videos of Mike playing it, and I was like, holy fuck, he played the track. So I went to the bathroom. I was with a customer on the telephone. I was like, yo, wait a second. Hang the phone.
You hung up on the client.
Hang up. Went to the bathroom. Watched the video, mic dropping Smacko. I was like celebrating so fucking hard. I was like, holy fuck, that was my main goal, you know?
Yeah, like that your idol, like he played your track that, you know, you worked so hard on, you know, and after sending him 20 tracks a month, he finally found the one that.
Of course, releasing on Solid was so nice. But my objective was like Mike to listen to my stuff. That's it. You know, everything else was like a plus. That's the craziest part, you know, like me being here now because like of that decision. And it's always like timing, bro. Like maybe if I send the email like 2 hours before, he's not gonna listen.
I mean, you were there at the right place in the right time, and you know, it really benefited your career to the max.
Exactly.
Like you're playing on some of the biggest stages in the world, you know, traveling. I'm sure your family's very happy with you.
Of course, man. Yeah.
You know, some people are like, oh, I want to be a DJ, but then the parents like don't really support it. But then and they see the progress and like where you end up. You know, they're very proud. And
Exactly, bro. Like with me, it was the same. Like my dad just believed I could make a living with music. After 1 year, I was touring, bro, because like he was like, "Yo, next month you're gonna like fall and like that's it." Not in a bad way, but they were like, "Bro, there's no way you can keep getting money from music for that long." You know? They're gonna get tired of your stuff. And I was like, that's why I need to make new stuff, you know? But they were like, nah, you can. Like, just go to college, have a regular job, you know? And after like some time now, my dad fucks with it. You know, my dad's like, bro, my dad learned so much about the music scene now. My mom too.
Oh,
like,
awesome.
They know like a bunch of my DJ friends. Yeah, they talk with them. You know, it's cool.
Yeah, do you ever take them out? Like,
of course. They saw me playing 4 times now.
Really?
Yeah, it's so nice.
Like in Brazil or like? All over the world?
In Brazil. Didn't take them outside yet, but I went. Yeah, I went.
If you had to live in the United States, like, would you live here?
Of course, man. I love US. I fucking love US. Miami is so sick.
This is like your favorite spot?
It is, but sometimes it's too much, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
So many parties. Holy shit.
And I would say this is honestly like Ibiza of America.
US, 100%. And bro, like, I love LA too, but I feel it's like so far from everything.
Yeah.
You know, so the logistics is like tough. I don't like traveling, you know, so...
Oh, you don't like traveling?
No, bro.
I mean, it's interesting because most DJs, they're always traveling. For example, like Dom Dollar said, like, if you want to be a DJ, try sitting in a chair for so long. Like, on a plane, like.
Bro, I feel that I don't get paid for coming here and play. I get paid for like the entire processes of taking my ass in Brazil and bringing here. Playing is like the fun part, the joy part. You know, like traveling is what we get paid for. You know, that's like the only bad part, bro. 100%.
But it's interesting. Like, how do you feel about like bringing people almost on your own type of journey? People that you don't even know, audiences that don't even speak the same language as you. You're bringing them on a new journey that they've never experienced before due to your unique sound. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's insane. I think that's what's truly DJing. You know, you can, bro, be the best with like all the effects, the best mixing tracks. You can play with like 8 tracks playing at the same time. Maybe no one's gonna give a fuck. But if you take them on a journey, it's when they remind you forever, you know? It's like the same of the DJs that I saw when I was like raving. You know, those are the ones who like tagged me, you know? They're like, oh shit, that's what I wanna do. You know, they take me on a journey, bro. That happened like a month ago with Luciano at Space. I was like, holy shit, that was a masterclass.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and when you see that, like once in a while, you see like a perfect journey. You know, when the entire crowd is like on a wave, just a big wave going. You know, it's so good, bro. When that happens, it's the best feeling ever. Yeah,
like I've been at some sets where I'm just like extremely locked in. Like I just can't believe the music I'm hearing, and it just feels magical when you think about it.
It is. That's why I love like to play long sets. You know, bro, playing like 6-7 hours. It's perfect. So like you can build the energy super high, then come down a little bit, keep weird for an hour. You know, you can play everything.
Right.
That's 6 hours for me is what I love playing.
Wow.
You know, I normally do 3 hours, but like 6 hours is like my best sets.
Is that the longest you've ever played, or?
No, the longest one was 11, almost 12.
12 hours.
Yeah.
Where was that at?
Lost Beach Club, Ecuador.
In Ecuador.
Yeah.
Wow. How do you even prepare for like a 12-hour set? Like,
I didn't. It was supposed to be a 4-hour.
wow. And you were just like, you told the promoter, I'm like,
The promoter there, Kami,
Yeah.
he's my fucking homie. I love that guy. And bro, on Lost Beach Club, I don't know if you're aware of the club, there's like the main dance floor and the cave, which is like the second floor and the best afters that you can go.
really?
It's so sick, bro. And I play like 4 or 5 hours on the main stage. I think it was 3 hours on the main stage, and the rest was on the cave.
Wow.
People were going, bro, going. That's so nice. Ecuador is so sick. The sound there was so good too. Everything was like perfect, you know? The crowd, the music, the sound system. So
Wow.
like when everything aligns, you don't see time passing, bro. I swear I didn't. When I realized, I was like, holy fuck, I already played 10 hours. There's no way. Non-stop, bro. Like, I didn't went to the bathroom, no nothing. I was like so sweaty.
You didn't use the bathroom for 10 hours.
Yeah.
You're probably having
Drinking
some
a
drinks.
lot.
Oh, drinking a lot. Like
but
a lot,
I was like sweating so fucking much because it was so hot.
Oh.
Then I think that's why I didn't went to the bathroom.
Wow.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that day was crazy.
Tried to do my own research, ask people. You know, there's like a construction jacket right there. Like, how did that all happen? You know, like,
Bro,
people
so-
start throwing them at you.
Bro, the vest is like a funny story. I have
Yeah.
a record label called Beltran's Records.
Really?
Right?
Yeah.
Beltran's. So there was a day I played in LA on a festival called Hard Summer, and there was this Brazilian security guy, and he was like, bro, I really wanted to come to your set, but I have to work. So I took him by the vest, and I say, bro, come to the stage with me. Give me the vest, I'm gonna play with the vest, and you just chill for an hour 30, just have a good time, drink with us and the shit. That moment was so sick.
Yeah.
Then I played the entire set with the vest, and he was like on the backstage just vibing. And bro, we posted on YouTube. After that, people start wearing the vests on my set. They were like, we're hard workers and stuff, so
My
it
God.
matches the label and everything.
Wow. Yeah, that was your back-to-back with Plasmatic.
Correct. So fucking good. I think we have to go.
Yeah. But
Man,
yeah.
thank you for the talk, all right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you for
Pleasure.
coming through. You know, this has been an amazing talk.
Thank you, man. Thank you.